Those are some good
wait.
chips.
Your live stream is ready to go.
Oh,
Are we live? I don't know.
that's all new?
There we go.
Yeah.
We are. They're seeing
There we go.
All right.
Now
Look at
live.
this.
It says.
First thing we were surprised. Look at this. Look at the sound of them fresh chips.
That's the mic. Yep.
That's a Dorito.
It's
with
a Friday.
Lay's. Yeah. We've been
filming.
shows.
It's kind of odd, yes, but
We haven't been live in a while.
no. So it actually took us a few
I've
minutes to
been
get up and going.
traveling.
I'm still trying to get up here. I got to get the chat, get into the video, get the chat going.
You got to pop out the comments.
Yep, do all that. Wait, what's this? See, we're in a different screen here. This
See,
is the new.
everything's confusing.
This is the YouTube studio, which
we
sucks.
don't like it. Shit. That'll probably get us banned.
Yeah, we'll teach you to talk bad about us.
Cursor.
All right, give us a minute here. We're in here. We know it. We're live. Hopefully,
Licking my fingers.
we're supposed to be.
You audio folks.
And here we go. This is what I need. Come here.
We're 6 shows in. Scott said pull the Tullibardine down off there, the Murray, and drink it.
Yep. We
We were
to.
talking about the Dave Chappelle Sticks and Stones Netflix show, and it is good. It's bold and it's almost scary when you watch
Okay,
it.
let's preface that. It's well,
What?
I don't know what to say.
You
I
don't know what to let
I think,
Chappelle say it.
I think you're gonna offend
He's dangerous.
somebody.
No, he's dangerous.
And which is what his whole show is
Sticks
based
and
on.
Stones. Comics should push the envelope.
Yeah, but and that's what his deal is. He's like, nowadays comedians don't have a job; they can't even make fun of anybody.
Right.
So he does. He makes fun of a lot of people.
He touches
It was funny.
dangerous ground.
Just have a sense of humor. Go in and watch it.
Well, that's why you go see a comedian. I will tell you, when I was in New Orleans, at one point I was in the hotel and Netflix said they had Eddie Murphy's Raw.
Oh,
Yeah, the original deal, and I was like, I gotta watch it. You know how many people would flip over that? What?
eat some chips, dude. That bowl was full.
Lay's commercial, we should get funding.
I don't know if you can see the dust that's on this box bottle. It's been here a while. We haven't reviewed it. I'm going to review it so I can take it home because it's mine.
You want to take it home.
So this is Tullibardine, the Murray.
Who's in?
This
Danny.
is a
He's
cast-
yelling, test it.
Cast strength, non-chill filtered. It's 12 years old or
We're
close.
5 shows in, Dan. I'm feeling it.
We did shoot a few. We're at 56.3%. This is a single malt Highland region.
Wow. Chris Malloy says, bam. Bam. If you guys have not watched... Sorry.
If you are easily offended,
Good.
do not watch Dave
Chappelle
Chappelle's
Sticks
new
and
show.
Stones. He's purposely doing... I mean, the whole idea is Sticks and Stones, words cannot hurt me, is his whole point there. And it's got some layers to it. Even the audience is stunned on occasion.
Yeah.
That's half the fun is, you notice the way they filmed it? It's not just a tight shot on him, it's the audience as well. What?
Mark Slinger states he just received the latest Tomatin PX exclusive. It's just as good as the previous two.
Well, that's good then.
We've got the previous two.
We do.
In fact, Eric Waite is tuning in. When Eric Waite was there last month, they were out. So they've now got a new cask in there. Of course, the last one that we bought was, 18 years old? Almost 18 years old, I think. Oh, it's phenomenal.
Unbelievable. If you get a chance, travel to Tomatin.
Frank Lampard wants to know where I bought this bottle. He is local here in the Wichita area. This is probably at least a year and a half ago.
He can't even tell you.
At Auburn Spirits.
Okay, he can tell you.
Yeah.
I would have forgotten. I don't know.
Let's see who's tuning in though. This is odd. It's a Friday
It
afternoon.
is. We haven't been live in forever.
You were off for the holiday.
Labor Day.
I took the afternoon off.
Right.
Got together. So hey, we
Someone's
need to
going Labor Day's Monday. Right. I'm off Mondays with my police job anyway, so I have to take it some other time. So I made it an even better weekend and took Friday.
Tom R is here. Lolo, Mark Slinger, Whiskey Crusaders, Leo
Hey,
Chavira,
Sanchez is in here.
Don
Lewis.
Nishida, Lewis, Jason Fisk,
Nishida's
Robot Scott,
Love Nishida.
Nick Keene. I think I said Tom R. Hopefully I did. If not, Tom R. Eric Waite, Dan
He's
E.
in, probably
Zach
wearing a kilt.
Andrews,
Wearing a kilt. He's retired now. He just walks around in a kilt all day.
Gregory. I forget how it's pronounced. Greg, sorry about Greg's
I'm
Whiskey
going to say
Guide.
Gregor.
Drew Bills from the Scotch 4 Dummies is here. Chris Malloy.
Bart hasn't dusted in a while, says Danny. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's been sitting there for a bit.
Yeah, it's been there for a little bit. Andy C. is here.
Anybody
Trev
like the
Wilson.
sound of the chips?
James McGoran. McGoran? No, wait. He told me how to pronounce that. Was it McGoran? Ryan Tackett.
Dan says, first whiskey and chips review. We got a little blend of Lay's and Doritos Cool Ranch.
Mark's Whiskey Whistles here. Welsh Toro. Howdy, everybody. Like I say, different time, different day, different time.
I'm going to let you know that we've almost lost a little bit of our professionalism as far as what we can consume in a filming session. We used to be able to knock out 4 no problem.
I think we're a little smarter now.
And we haven't been able to do 4 in a row in a while.
Yeah. And they were double reviews. We were doing comparisons and verses.
I will give you the credit on that. We did some doubles.
Yep.
But I'm like, we got to go live. My boys should be coming in. Sneak peek for the live folks. We do a tribute to the Chupacabra. Sadly, Karina's passed away, the dog that barks during the show.
Yep.
You'll see that in one of the pre-recorded shows.
Yep. Poor girl.
Oh, sad.
Not quite. Well, maybe 5 years. 4.5 years old.
Terrible.
Got a bad fungal bacterial infection
In her spine. It was brutal.
Yeah. So, when the door does open, there won't be any barking anyway.
Nothing. You're going to hear diddly.
Bart
no
might do it
barking.
just as a tribute.
I may. When the boy comes home, I'm going to go all Chupacabra on you. Get ready for that.
Joey Short Pants is tuning in.
I love
That's
the
a
short
great
pants,
name.
baby. Joey Short Pants.
Are they
You
jean?
just- yeah, you
Are they jean
you just
short
want to
pants?
hang out with them. There's some strings hanging there that you can see the pockets.
Anybody still wearing jean short pants?
They're coming back. They're
are
coming
they?
back. Oh, yeah. They want the pockets to be on display. Now, let's be honest, though. If I'm wearing them or some hot little 20-year-old co-ed, what do you really want to see?
E.T. Smith is tuning in. He's newer, and I think he ordered a coin. I want to say he might have got one from the Cragganmore review. But he said it's sad. Sorry, Bart.
It was brutal.
Yep.
Let's see. Ryan says 10 points for every Chappelle joke you can slip into this. I don't think we can slip any of them in. There ain't no slipping them in, period.
Yeah, just go watch it. That's it.
Yeah, it was.
I laughed
it was,
out loud
yes.
several times.
Yep. I kept exploding. It was one of the explosive ones.
Yeah.
You'd be like, ha, 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 I can't believe he said that. Yeah.
Well, you know someone's going to be funny when all the news stories are about how it's offending everybody.
I
you
don't
know it's
watch
gotta
the
be funny.
news at all.
Yeah.
You know that. You find that weird, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Right.
Nothing.
I don't watch the news.
You don't have to watch it. You go to the internet. You just check the news. That's all you have to do.
It's bad. You know what I do? I do humanprogress.org. It's positive.
Humanprogress.org.
Yep, it's amazing. You'd be surprised where we're at.
There's Shimon tuning in. He says, hi, you dummies.
Shimon!
Tom R. says it's a good thing the bull was there to catch the chips falling from Bart's mouth. I know it. That's like the third bowl. He's freaking chowing down.
I'm hungry, baby. You gotta feed. I'm 6'6", 245.
Let's get to the Tullibardine a little bit. It's a little sour on the nose. Okay, so I'll tell you. This one didn't hit my palate from the start.
Really?
Now, I bought this. It's a 12-year cask strength whiskey. I had high expectations. It doesn't meet them, quite honestly.
Really? You
Unless
had
it's
high
changed.
expectation and doesn't meet.
And it was like $70. So for a 12-year cask strength whiskey for $70, I had higher expectations.
Okay.
And a little bit of the sourness is coming through on the
Hold
nose.
on, let me cleanse some of the Dorito again.
The Dorito and the other 2 pounds of chips.
Lay's. There's nothing better than a regular Lay's chip. I'm just gonna let you know. I think it's healthier for you than a Dorito. What are you getting?
tropical.
Hey,
Tropical fruits.
We just talked about Graham.
Oh yeah, Graham Young just got a Scotch God shout out. One of the reviews we just shot.
You do. Thank you, Welsh.
Frank wants to know about which year of the Macallan Classic cut. We've only had the 2017. I've never picked up the 2018. I've been debating it.
I would have.
Yeah, I mean, I would have.
No idea.
Yeah, there's so much on the list. So, and I've had at least 2 bottles of the 2017 Classic cut.
You're special.
It's okay. Yeah, there's still
cleanse, Bart.
I don't remember it being as sour as it was originally, but it's still a little bit of that bite in there.
Yeah, what's the proof?
58.
That's what
56.
I'm saying.
56.
Because right off the bat, I picked up the strength. I need to dilute. Could be the Lay's chip.
And James McGoran, he says my Marsala cask version isn't cask strength, but yeah, it's nice, but not great. Beautiful taste, but really tight, hard spirit that's difficult to tame and find the sweet spot.
Wow.
And that could be really some of the same that's going on here, is just trying to find that sweet spot with it.
Hard spirit.
It's, it's not bad. It's just not great.
E.T. Smith says Telex was eating Lay's chips last night on the Scotch 4 Dummies show.
Yeah, and still there's a little bit on that finish, a real kind of sourness or kind of.
Yep, Raster, I feel you, brother.
Almost mold, mildew.
Remember
dank.
when we had Blender and Karina, or the Chupacabra, on the show as pups?
Mm-hmm.
You're right on, Raster. Good dog.
Let me add some water to it.
I added a lot.
First of all, another foul that Bart committed was
Chris Malloy. What is a neck pour?
That's what. Oh no, that's. It's been open. There's not that much out of it. It's been open for at least a year, year and a half.
So a neck pour just means that you're still on the liquid that's in the neck. It means it's a freshly opened bottle. Wait!
Ooh, Eric, wait. Ding, 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 ding.
I was driving from Orkney back to Glasgow. That's how I like to say it. I like to say it, gal. On my last day, no plans on stopping anywhere. Then saw Tullibardine Distillery and stopped for a tour. It was great.
There is a nice citrus and vanilla on the nose. A lot of the maltiness that comes through on it.
I got malty and citrus.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the vanilla right there.
Yeah. Christopher Malloy mold. Yeah.
Maybe
it's a little
I almost
sour.
Call that though dunnage now.
Dunnage. Yeah. Different still, but sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not.
Try adding hot sauce as short pants.
With water, the forefront of it is opening up. It makes it better with water. More of the vanillas and the tropical fruits come out on it. It's not bad. It's just not. I think I'd find myself very rarely going to it. It would be like, okay, it's time just to hit the bottle of Tullibardine a little bit and try to get rid of it.
Really? Show the top of the box again.
For those tuning in late, if you can see it. I don't know if you... Well, there it is.
Right there. Look, here's the deal.
That's how long it's been.
Look at that. That tells the story.
Sitting over here, and I was like...
It's just been sitting there. And I said, let's go live. He's like, and I'm like, come on. We haven't been live in a while. And he's like, boom. Pull down that dusty Tullibardine. I want it back. He talked all like that.
Ryan Tackett is tuning in. He says, today I'm representing all the dummies and malt mates that normally participate in the whiskey community in the replay. Can't often make the lives, but I love getting to know you guys after the fact.
It's nice.
Thanks, Ryan, for tuning in. I'm glad you finally got to grab one live.
I'm chucking a lot of water into this one. I like the proof, but I'm with you. It doesn't seem to be doing anything special.
It's really just got kind of a funny
Add some
twang
chips
to it. Oh, well, I was going to say, too, that was one thing Bart did was he brought down a bowl of Doritos nacho flavor. And Cool Ranch, and we ate about 3/4 of it. And then he pours normal Lay's on top of the Doritos. And I was like, you can't do that.
It was a good combination.
You get a different bowl.
No, you don't. You don't need to segregate
mix
chips.
two chips.
You're a segregationist.
Yeah. Tom R. says it sounds like a good mixer for some, actually a great mixer for some Zima. Yeah. And this is the first Tullibardine we had. Like I said, I was kind of excited at the price point, 12-year cast strength.
Hemp Bill says it does some interesting finishing. Tullibardine does.
Yeah. Could be. This one's just a little off for me. Like I say, it's not bad. It's just not there's a little twang in there.
You can tell it's not chill filtered.
Yeah. That is
I've
one
added
thing.
some water. I like that though. Look at that. That's the cloudiness that you'll get from a non-chill filter when you add water.
I'd forgot about that when I did the first time I sat down with this, and I did that. It really comes off looking like a urine sample.
Just in case you want to know, there it is. Apparently you are quite hydrated.
Dr. Lewis has to go. He says, sorry, guys. Duty calls. Boy with head trauma. Got to catch the cast when I have time. Thanks, Lewis, for tuning in.
All right, good work.
Yeah, I guess, a little
Lewis.
head brain damage always
supersedes.
Save
the lad. Save the Nino. All right. That's too bad.
This is really, overall, it's pretty good. It is nice on the palate. It's got a lot of flavors to it. But there's just a little bit of a twang to it.
I agree.
That takes over.
Yeah, almost a sting.
Yeah.
A little bit of a sting.
Something. I can't quite pin it, but it's just a little off-putting.
You get a little pineapple.
Yeah.
Yep. Good.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, there's a lot of tropical going on to it. So
Kurt Kula is in.
I wouldn't buy it
He
again.
says, howdy, dummies.
I can say that much.
Well,
now,
you didn't want it back from me. How long has it been over here? 2 years?
Year and a half. I'm not sure.
I like Kurt Kula being in here.
I don't know that it's a bad bottle.
No.
Like I say, overall, it's weird because it is good. There's a lot of there's some good stuff going on, but then there's just a little bite to it that makes you stand up and say,
ouch. Hooah.
What the hell was that?
Scent of a woman. Hooah. Hooah. Al Pacino. Hooah.
Kenneth Blotchley, love your show. Thanks, Kenneth.
Thank you. Spread the word.
One to like 5 people.
Yeah, it's been kind of quiet. I mean, we're doing good, but it's just quiet.
It's the summer slump. The numbers are starting to pick up. Though annually, every May, June, July, I believe most YouTubers, everybody that I've talked to, you see a slump in the summer months. I think it's just because people are busier. Right. They're outside. It's light out.
If we did what we called the Summer Speedo series, it might work.
That would probably. I don't know if it'd work out better, but it would get some more views.
Now we got to do it.
Yeah, same with mine here. Looking at that, if you can see how cloudy and really kind of murky.
But that's good. That means it's non-chill filtered. What's weird is the ABV is still really strong, even with all that water, and it still has that kick to it.
Well, Greg's Whiskey Guide is asking. He says probably too young. It's 12 years, or depending on what months it was distilled, it could be 11 years. It does say distilled in 05, bottled in 2012.
Nishita's going to watch the rest later. He's got to head to the office.
See you, Don. And Thomas McCrory is tuning in. Hi, dummies. Does the Murray have dry mouth taste?
Yeah.
Does it, you think?
I do. You know, yeah. It's got a little bit of that cotton where it's drawing the moisture right out of your mouth.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right at the finish. The only thing that helps it out is a little bit of Lay's chips.
It really is. It is a weird one because it does have some good stuff going on with it. It has some good flavors. You get some citrus. You get some fruits. You get some caramel, some vanilla, some malt. and then there's a bite of something that comes in that just kind of overrides some of that.
All right.
I'm kind of mixed. I'm kind of debating. I think it's like I'm going to give it like an 87.
Interesting. Ryan
That's weird.
Ryan Tackett has a question. Aquavitae just took a break and came back. Have you guys thought about that? Question mark. Don't want you guys to go away, but thinking about you guys. Mm-hmm. He's thinking about it.
Yep.
You know what we've talked about is when we do the 12 hours of boom.
Next year, probably.
Right. When we do 12 shows, 12 hours straight, that's our July boom. We put those 12 shows on Patreon and we take the rest of the month off.
Rest of July will be taken off.
I can tend to get on Scott's nerves.
Well, it depends. If we're around each other a lot of time,
it almost gets better though when we're hanging.
Both ways. It goes both ways.
When we're riding around together, I feel like we gel better.
Yeah.
When we're just filming, sometimes it can get rough because we do have some different palettes and different ideas.
And we used to have, for a few years, we both had the same days off. So we were getting together on Mondays and filming religiously.
Right.
And that was good.
It was good. It was we had an extra, so we let our freedom.
I switched up, though, where I didn't have Mondays off.
You needed a change.
So we've been getting together in the, it might be a Wednesday night after work, a Thursday, a Friday. It's been nighttime at work.
Right.
We were a little off. We just weren't quite hitting it.
We still do a good show.
And Bart hits me up the one night I come over. He goes, "You mad at me or something?"
Yeah.
I was like, "No, why?"
I told him, I said,
like,
"Hey.
Something's off."
Yeah.
I go, "Well,
I feel like I've offended you."
Yeah. I go, "No." I go, "It's just, I think we're a little out of sync because we're not together as much as we were."
Right.
And so when we do get together, we're rushed for time. We're trying to knock these out, and we're just not as in. We're not as in sync.
We had a beautiful schedule, and I will admit that my palate's better in the morning. This sounds weird and almost alcoholic, but I like doing the shows at about 10 a.m. I feel like my nose and my palate are better attuned in the morning, and they're weak after I've worked all day.
Yeah, especially 10 o'clock at night.
Right.
You are. Your body is fatigued, your mind is fatigued, and your palate is fatigued.
Yes.
So, yeah. But
you were like, nope.
We'll get by.
Yeah.
We were lucky that we had a few years there where we were
like 2.5 solid. Yeah. We were killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, we were. So, Bart under everyone's skin, says Danny.
Bart gets under everyone's skin.
Dan didn't even go to New Orleans. Dan, you didn't miss anything in New Orleans. All you missed was the homeless guys taking deuces right in front of you. That's a pleasure. Go to New Orleans and watch a homeless guy take a deuce. That's basically what you're getting at Bourbon and Canal. It was fun. Other than the fat gal that sat down and had a Nacho Bel Grande with extra cheese right in the middle of the deal. I wanted to pull her off to the corner there by her hair. I was told that would be bad. So.
Well, and D.H. Silv says you have less patience after a long day in the office. That's true, too.
That is
we've had to,
true.
We've gotten together and we've both been bitching about work, and we've had to, calm each other down and have a drink before we even tried to record.
Well, then we even had a deal when we worked together. We were so up on everybody, on our own jokes and stories and stuff. By the time we came in here, we were able to almost sit down and film immediately because we didn't need to catch up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I do say, though, once July 2020 comes around, I'll have 50 years, or 50. I'll be 50, and I'll have 25 years on an apartment. I think we'll tell some more stories. What do you think?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Because at that point, you can retire and draw.
James McGoran just poured some of his Murray Marsala cask. Cheers, he says. Cheers, James. Welsh Toro says, "Guys, take it easy. You don't have to do quite so much. We'll love you with a little less output." We've been almost 6 years now. We've been pretty consistent.
Right, 2 shows.
We haven't really taken a break.
That is true.
So, and your boy is home. I heard the little chimes.
He'll be in soon. He'll yell out.
No chupacabra. Bots.
That's sad. She was a good dog.
Yeah. But no, so probably next year we'll do the 12 hours of boom. We'll post those 12 shows to Patreon and then take July off probably, which will be a good break.
It will be.
Squinoogie Are you looking forward to getting the Ardbeg 19-year-old? He ordered a bottle today. I've seen that.
Right.
I would like to. I probably will
I
order
know,
one.
but you know what? I haven't even.
You
told
haven't even had it.
What are my
You
thoughts?
haven't tried it.
Right, but
you
what are my
haven't tried
thoughts?
it.
What are my
You gotta
thoughts?
try it.
What
He
are my
likes
thoughts?
young Pete.
Thank you.
Bart has disregarded it. We haven't even talked about this.
No, we
I can
haven't.
tell you.
We haven't.
You advertise an Ardbeg 19-year-old. Bart hates it.
No, not
Yeah.
hate. Not hate.
I can tell you without you, Bart be like, I like my young Pete Young. I like
That's
a 10-year-old.
prejudicial. Not hate.
That's
it.
you.
I
Well,
don't
yeah.
hate it. I'm just saying you're going to charge me a bonus for something I'm probably going to like less.
You haven't tried it.
I agree. So I'm reserving. But let it be known that I like my Pete's young. And it's lucky because I love Pete. But the older the peat gets, the more subtle the peat flavors are. The less interested. Sometimes. Almost always.
Sometimes.
The less interested I am.
New viewer alert. Dram Bam, thank you, ma'am. Says, smash that thumbs up. We are in the presence of greatness. Who's here? Is somebody tuning in that we don't know about?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Who's
Could be. There
greatness?
could be a ghost over my shoulder. Raster says, Bart, if you sense Scott maybe is a little upset, I'd suggest some protective gear.
A neck
protector. Boom. That's because he tends to
Throat
punch
punch.
you in the throat.
McAllen Fine and Rare. Doc is tuning in. We met him over in Glasgow.
Love Doc.
Yep.
German.
Whiskey Dong.
Met him too in Denver.
Not in. Yeah. In
I
Denver,
met him
not in
Denver.
Scotland.
Matter of fact, he's a bottle donator. That almost sounds weird.
Yeah.
He's a bottle donator. So
I'm trying to
it
get
is.
on board with the Tullibardine, the Murray, and
The best thing I like is that
It's-
it really shows what non-chill filtration does,
yeah,
which is cloudiness.
it's really good, but then it's also
No,
not
no,
good at the same time.
It's got a bite to it. It's
yeah.
got a little.
What
It's got a
is it?
rough edge to it.
Rough edge.
Rough
That's a
edge.
good way to put it.
I mean, it's not bad,
No,
and it's even the higher ABV.
it's like the finish. On the finish,
You know
the
what
front
it is?
palate, the mid palate is really good, and then the finish,
It's. I'm gonna restate the pineapple.
yeah.
It's got
But-
that pineapple twang to it that kind of turns me off a little bit. Some people like the Hawaiian pizza. Some people despise it. That's the best I could say. By the way, my
don't like
wife
it.
loves the Hawaiian pizza. Pisses people off. They'll be like, "Who ordered this?"
Yeah.
She'd be like, "I did," because she's kind of like me. She proclaims it.
Christopher Malloy says the Quinta Ruban or the Quinta Ruban
What?
14 gets really good halfway through. We just reviewed that.
I
It'll be
was
coming
just
up.
gonna say, man, what are you, a genius? That was literally something we just filmed.
Compared it to the 12-year, the
we
discontinued
did a
12.
versus 12 to 14.
Yep.
Wait till you see what happens there.
Is that tomorrow? No. New Johnny Walkers.
Thank you.
The Ice and Fire will be
Right.
out tomorrow.
Yeah, we had to go with what was going to trend. Here's what we do say though, just a trick on that, just a hint. What Johnny Walker's doing with the HBO Game of Thrones tie-in is wonderful for the whiskey drinkers in general, because I personally believe it's going to draw some folks in that are going to go, "Oh, this is interesting," and then they're going to want more whiskey. And I like that. I really want people to understand the quality that's going on with the dram. All right, you don't need to add a damn thing to this to make it better. Period. What'd you do there? Somebody was flagged or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
So the Tullibardine Murray, I just poured a little bit more.
As long
It's
as it
really-
doesn't taste like anchovy, says Hemphill.
Yeah,
Well, sure.
yeah.
You don't want anything in a fish cask.
This is a weird one. Like I say, it is good through the front palate, the mid palate, and then the finish has a little twang in there, but definitely adding water. It is better with water. And when that thing starts to cloud up, because it's not
That's
chill
when
filtered,
you know you've hit it.
yeah.
Because it's got a definite strong citrus tang to it. What'd you get? Thank you, ma'am.
D.H. Silv says nobody is joining the whiskey community who drank White Walker. I would agree.
I did not mind it. I threw it in my freezer. I freezed it. I tried some. I got the berries. I saw the bottle changed.
Captain 3D is tuning in, and Tabitha Adams, she says, I'm looking forward to the new Johnny Walker Scotch Region editions. We haven't seen those. Well, those are travel exclusive, I believe.
That's the problem. We
I would
can't
like
get
to.
those.
Yeah, I would like to try those. Matter of fact,
I'm ambivalent.
Big Dog, what's up, Big Dog?
Big dog. I like Tabitha though. That's a good comment. The JW Scotch Region editions. What else is on here? Dram Bam. I love the name. Thank you, ma'am. More shopping videos. Ha.
Ooh, that's still
3D.
I had a good drop of water. Still a little warm.
I had a family reunion in
this
the
is
Wisconsin Dells. How do you think that went?
I don't know.
It was
Good.
generally good.
Okay. I've been to Wisconsin Dells to the Sundara Spa. It's a nationally recognized spa.
Yeah, you did
Very
a spa
nice.
experience.
Me and the wife, 4 days up there.
We
It was
went to
beautiful. Very nice.
Devil's Lake and canoed. It was very 1978. I felt like I was in an old-timey kind of family reunion. I thought Ted Bundy and his 1979 Beetle would come around at any point in time with a Cass. Sorry. It felt very old school.
Speaking of Ted Bundy and Volkswagen, if you haven't watched Mindhunter on Netflix, that's another great series. And we have a Wichita tie-in with BTK.
Yes, we do. I'm in New Orleans. I'm tired of smelling the stench of urine. So the guys all go out to get crawdads, which you would have loved. I shockingly did not want to do. And I was thinking, you know what? One of the guys, Hans, said, try Mine Hunters. I said, you know, I was watching the first episode. It was a little dry. He goes, yeah, the first one sucks. It's slow, but then it blows up.
Yeah.
So I went back to the hotel, put it in, blew up. I literally called my wife and said, we've got a new show to watch. I want to watch it all now. I'm going to stop. The second episode of Mine Hunters with that huge 6'9" guy was great.
Yeah.
And I was off and running. Yeah, they keep showing Raider.
Yeah.
Dennis Rader from Wichita and Park
BTK.
City. Yeah, BTK. I was on the BTK task force, if that matters. It doesn't.
All right. I think it's probably time we ought to wrap it up, and it's after 4 o'clock, so if we are here anyway. Thanks to everybody that tuned in. Appreciate it. Tullibardine the Murray, it's a little conflicting. It's good, and it's not. I mean, there's a little twang in there. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not something you would like tell everybody go out and buy it.
Yeah.
I know. What is it, though? It's kind of weird.
You sit there
Meanwhile, I'm going in for some more chips.
Yeah.
For Dan E.
Anything else?
Dan E says add vomit. And vomit. Well, hey, I'm going to let you know a little
I think he's talking in New Orleans.
A little piece of chip just flew out of my mouth and hit the bowl.
Deuces and vomit.
Deuces.
I'm not eating anymore, so I can see it clinging on the side right there, matter of fact. Big chunk. Formerly chewed on potato chip.
I think it just sprung free of the middle of a chip. It never touched my mouth. Scotch It. You Scotch gods.
Slancha. Dummies.
Now we're still live though because we have to click a button, and it takes a little bit of time.
Still not there.
Did Bart score it? I don't score live. For those that know,
it's a tough one.
I wouldn't score it live though anyway. We're still.
Why is the live showing we've only been live for 1 minute and 35 seconds?
Uh-oh. That could be a problem. And my wife's calling.